ways that you can play Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. There's many paths that you can take, and I wouldn't necessarily call this a very challenging game. I wouldn't say this is an attempt of a Souls-like Metroidvania. It is more like a regular Metroidvania where you can just have some fun, because it is as it is, depending of course on the difficulty that you are playing on. Regardless of that, I would say that this is a very, very balanced game. Even then, there are some things that I would advise for you to do if you would like to have a very, very nice time with this game right here. And one of those things, it's going to be this one right here. If you open our map, I'm not going to show you that much, because I have done my fair share of exploration, but this is a place that you will naturally get into once you progress a little bit further into the story. And as a matter of fact, it shouldn't take you like more than 1 hour to get in here. What you do need to know is that if you go up here, you're going to find a companion, one of the immortals, and this guy is going to teach you things. The interesting and cool thing about this all is that this is one of the very first activities that you want to do ASAP, as soon as you can. And the reason for that is very simple. Like I said, there are many ways of playing this game. There's many combos, there's quite a lot of stuff that you can do, and you might as well be thinking on learning themselves just by pure player skill or just intuition and things like that. But I can tell you that I myself learned quite a lot of stuff from here, but that is not the base thing. That is not why we are going to be doing this thing right here. Each one of these trials, the standard attacks, the launchers, the aerial attacks, the charge attacks, enemy reactions, defensive options, advanced movements, so on and so forth, each and every single one of them is going to give you a reward. If you complete all of the challenges that you have right here, which shouldn't take you that long, mind you, it should be about like 15 to 20 minutes gameplay time for you to complete all of these challenges. It'll reward you with an estimate of 850 in-game currency, depending on how much have you gathered once you got into this point, once you got to this place. And that is very important, because that currency you can get it to obtain one of the most important upgrades that you can get as soon as you can in this game, which is going to be the potions. You're immediately going to have access to an extra potion, and you're going to immediately have access to also a potion upgrade, meaning that this is something that is going to carry you throughout the entirety of the playthrough that you have right here. But you're also going to be learning quite neat tricks by playing the tutorials and by learning things that otherwise you wouldn't be aware of. And I would also advise that you come back and visit this guy often. A little bit of a spoiler alert, not too much, this isn't a huge spoiler, but after you have gone through the advanced movements and the parry and the after search, you're going to have the bow and chakram and the rush of Simmer. And these guys are unlocked. You will see that you also have those locked right there. That's because they become available each time that you get a new skill for the game. So once you get the bow, you can come here. Once you get the rush of Simmer, you can come here and do a little bit of side something. It will teach you how to perform, how to best take advantage of those things, both in combat, mainly in combat. Like the skills, they are going to be taught to you purely for exploration, but this guy is going to tell you how to use them properly on combat. And there are some little things that I didn't know myself that this guy could teach you. So you're not only going to get currency, you're also going to be learning pretty neat tricks, and you're also going to be unlocking amazing things at the very early start of the game just because of doing this thing. So I highly advise for you to do so. If you like the content, so like it, I very super appreciate it. No, also you today, you're a gorgeous and beautiful person. You're indeed a gorgeous and beautiful, beautiful person. I will see you goddamn gorgeous and beautiful people in the next one. Have a lovely day and goodbye.